now we have a great deal of opportunity ahead of us, and it is a critical moment. If we end up in a situation where Hillary Clinton is the nominee of the Democratic Party, and we send yet another Democrat to the United States Senate in order to allow them to be able to just overcome us in filibusters or any other kind of ideas that we're going to have, this is a critical moment, not just for the Republican Party, but for the people of the United States. And that is not just the opportunity that we have, but the obligation and responsibility that we have. Many people say that Mark Warner can't be beaten. That's what we hear. We even hear some Republicans say that Mark Warner can't be beaten. I'm here to tell you that is a myth and it is not true. We will beat Mark Warner. When we had a recession when I was governor, when we had the 9/11 attack and Reagan Airport was closed and the economy was in shreds, nonetheless, I was able to put together a budget that balanced, a budget that added $1 billion in total to the rainy day fund, and we still gave tax relief to the people of Virginia. Warner, on the other hand, in the rising tide of a recovering economy, still increased taxes on the people of Virginia after he said he would not. I campaigned to cut taxes for the people, and I kept my promise. Mark Warner campaigned to not raise taxes, and he broke his promise. And we'll be talking about that to the people of Virginia as well. And I think that it's a very valid point to make. Two issues. I have been always a believer in the public role of higher education in the Commonwealth of Virginia. I am a product of college public education, and I believe it should be available to a lot of people. It should play that kind of role of enriching and growing young people in the Commonwealth of Virginia. I cut two issues to colleges 20% to make it more affordable for people, putting money back into the colleges to make up for it, increasing their budgets, but passing through an opportunity for the men and women and families of this Commonwealth to have their kids educated in higher education. Mark Warner allowed tuitions to rise, thus cutting people out. Unless you want a privileged few, maybe you did some kind of extra credit. Colleges conclude that that's what you want. National security. I am a veteran. I'm an Army intelligence veteran. I stand firm with the young men and women who are in uniform. I have been there myself. I understand what it is to be in uniform overseas with the people of the United States. When those young men and women go out into the streets of Baghdad every day, I can assure you they serve the national interests of the people of the United States. And we should stand with them every day, in every way that we can. Party calls for pull out completely. They have no grasp of the fact that Iran is part of a much bigger effort that all of us face, that I face, and all of you will face for many years ahead. This is a pivotal moment if we send yet another vote to the United States Senate to weaken the people of the United States at this critical time. The 9/11 attack, I understand that. Not only have I done those reports that still stand the test of time today, I was the one who was in the driver's seat during the 9/11 attack in the state of Virginia. Dealt with those issues appropriately. I understand Homeland Security and the vital necessity of making sure that we maintain all of our civil freedoms and liberties at the same time that we pursue security. I'm telling you to be done. You've indulged me a lot, and I appreciate the time that you've given me to speak to our friends and our colleagues here. You have a seat at the table in the Gilmore senatorial campaign. As we go forward, we're going to need you. We're going to need you, not just your leadership, but all of you. You have a seat at the table because I know what you do. I've been there. I've been a part of it. We need you involved vitally. Everybody in this room, if you multiply the number of people spread across the Commonwealth of Virginia, you will mean thousands of additional votes for this election. Really. I know I've done it myself. And it will make possibly the difference in this race. I'm telling you that we're going to run a race that's aggressive. We're going to take the issues to the Democrats. We're not going to allow them to play games with facts. We're going to put the word out there as to what this state needs and to what the differences are between us. We're going to talk about the vital values and philosophies that make us different from the Democrats. And we're going to take this fight to them and we're going to win. I am optimistic about the future of this country, about the future of this state, and if we join together and stop tearing each other apart and unify this party, we can take a unified message the way we always have, and we will win this Senate race. Thank you.